Hello, good morning.
Good morning, day 3?
3. Lost na ako, hindi ko na alam.
3 degrees.
Day 3 with 3 degrees.
3 degrees.
Kami papunta sa
Tower of London.
Tower of London. We have a guided tour for today's video. So dito yung mga nagja-jogging na ganyan. Minsan nga ano pa sila, naka-sleeveless lang sila.
Nakala mo nagja-jogging lang sa Pinas.
May ano pa, may mga nakahubad pa.
Oh,
Mas malamig ngayon compared kahapon.
sabi sa app, 3 degrees. Feels like 1. Sabi niya dun, feels like 1.
Kung aramdam nyo, pero nanginginig na yung kamay ko. Naka-gloves pa ako nito. Ngayon, gamitin namin yung Oyster. Dahil kami collector ng transportation cards. Platform 1. Malamig, malamig.
A few moments later.
Tower Hill Tram. Saan ba yung meet up?
Dito.
Dito din. Sakto lang din pala. kunaw naman eh.
Nandiyan ba naman yung mga presyo?
Oo. Bili ka ng replica mo.
A few moments later.
I think it's a bit of the story as well. Because that was.
Okay.
Bako.
Namumulog. So, for a
Baka
while
mga
there.
pupu-pupu siguro ng mga ravens. Oh.
Alright. Yeah, Simon's nice. By the way, been a monarch sleep in the Tower of London since 1603 with King James I. But all the same, they maintain a tower or a house. That house that wraps the corner was built in 1540. That was 4 years after Anne Boleyn was executed, but very much still in the reign of King Henry VIII. It is one of the best, if not the best, surviving timber structure in the City of London district from all those years back. All the way around the corner it wraps. The current constable, who is the person you are eligible to apply. As mentioned with David intentionally, there is no retirement age. David would have...
Yeah, the way he told the story but made it funny.
never done an execution previously.
Dito pa rin yun.
Yeah, yung kanina nakita natin.
Oo.
Mukhang papasok siya sa loob.
Kind of reminiscent of how the crown jewels may have been stored once upon a time.
Parang ano eh, no? Scary. wala something.
Watch this. Yeah. You're not feeling anything, yeah. Yeah. Sounds like it. How 14 years.
In 2000.
First, Elizabeth I, that period. That's when these would have been created. I'm going to give you an example of a torture case, just so you know how they work. Really famous case here at the Tower. 1605, guy called Guy Fawkes. He is part of a Catholic group that wanted him anyway. You stand on a little.
A few moments later.
Never been.
This is a royal decree was when King Charles II restored the monarchy. His dad had his head chopped off. We cannot jeopardize any risk on the king's crown. He learned of the story. So in 1667 he said, I need a minimum of 6 ravens in the tower always. So as far as I'm aware, because I'm standing here, it must be ravens there. And in her place we've got Henry and Pope, those babies. And it's absolutely mad. Some of the young So, I'm going to tell you what's inside the White Tower and then get you going. Really briefly though, we've got an elephant over here before we move on to the White Tower. Elephant, one of the other animals held here. First elephant that came to the tower was about the 1200 period. Absolutely no idea how to look after an elephant. Put it in a really, really small enclosure to the point it could barely make a turn. keys. They can invite you in.
Iba tas ang pinuntahan natin ng isang araw, no?
Kabila.
Oo, yung kabila. Wala kang patip. Kanya. Hindi, marami rin namang hindi eh. Di ba? Americans yung nagbigay. Pero pwede pumasok sa loob? Meron ba?
They have indoor and outdoor.
Ang lamig!
So, it's very cold right now. I don't even feel my hands.
Ang lamig, boy! So, ito yung sasakyan namin.
Welcome.
Ang warm. Ang saya. Ano pagkaita ng init eh, no? Where do you want? Sa unahan? Sa labas? Dito?
Saan maganda?
Dito?
Sige.
Tara na tayo. Grabe yung lamig. Hello.
On the point of the river, not only narrow enough to build a bridge, but that also provided optimal aid for the rest of Europe. So, in essence, London began with the Thames. And meanwhile, on our left-hand side here, we're entering an artistic district of the city. The Tate Modern there, one of the world's top 10 most visited art galleries and museums, and the jewel in the crown of all modern art in the city. Now, if you get yourself up onto Blackfriars Bridge itself, you can take some fantastic photos downriver, a really scenic shot from Blackfriars Bridge. But for those of us that are not afraid of heights and want a panoramic view of the city, you'll have to jump on the London Eye on our left. Comprised of 32 capsules to represent all of London's 32 boroughs, eagle eyes might spot the capsules are actually numbered 1 to 12 and then 14 to 33, That is because of Britain's incredibly long standing superstition around number 13. Now, does anybody have the time on them? Well, with such a giant clock to your left, right in the centre of town, it is said that Londoners have no excuse for being late. It does give me joy when people actually check. Now that clock, or rather the bell inside the clock tower here, is none other than Big Ben. Big Ben was transported downriver by barge, dropped off right here at Westminster Bridge, hauled across the bridge by 16 horses who dropped it off just there at the clock tower. Now, in the 19th century, London became the world's largest city, believe it or not, but with an increasing population, that also meant more sewage. Where did all that sewage go? In the river. And the Tower of London's appearing just down there, on the left ahead of us there. Once again, protecting the tower has always been considered paramount, and it still is today. Every evening at 7 minutes to 10 p.m, the chief yeoman warder can be seen emerging from the Tower of London to perform the elaborate ceremony of the keys, whereby he will lock the tower for the night. Now, dead ahead of us here we have Tower Bridge, the most recent central London road bridge crossing to be completed. Some 800 years after its neighbour, it took 8 years to build. And at the time of its completion, Queen Victoria was on the throne. So in her honour, it was painted her favourite colour, chocolate brown. Yeah, I know. It was repainted battleship grey just before the Second World War, and then repainted again the red, white and blue that we have today to commemorate Queen Elizabeth II's Silver Jubilee in 1977.
Later.
Ito tayo. Fraction of calories daw eh. Fraction. So yung mga tipong 1/2. Ano? Grabe yun. Para tayo mamumulog. Malamig kasi ang lamig eh. Kapala ng Spain, wala nang bebe. Ano to? Bacon and cheese. Ano to? Ano ko gusto?
Nilasa pa ito eh. Saan binibili natin?
Yung view. Next stop natin, Borough Market. Makikipagkita kami sa dati naming ka-work. Hi James. You can watch us right now. Shoutout sa'yo. Nag-grab muna kami ng kape kasi lamig na kami kanina. So galing kami sa cruise kanina. Anong tawag dito? Tower of London River Tour. Thames River. At buong trip, nasa loob lang kami.
Dahil sobrang lamig.
We cannot. Although kaya naman, siguro mga saglit, papasok pa rin after.
Hindi pa nga umaandar.
Hindi pa nga umaandar rin, pumasok na kami.
Lamig na. Ang river, sasaluhin mo.
Oo.
One eternity later.
Ang daming ano dito, runners, no?
May London Marathon, baka nagpe-prepare sila.
Prepare sila. Kumbaga parang
Nag-acclimate.
tinatakbo na nila yung tatakbuhan.
That's a yellow.
Ilang station side?
Konti lang.
Konti lang.
Apat na.
Please hold on to the handrails when the bus is moving.
Oyster. Sikat pala dito, ha? Parang siyang Diagon Alley na pub.
Parang ano?
Parang siyang Diagon Alley na 3 broomsticks.
Sabi ko.
Mellow. Saan tayo? Init. Sarap. Hi naman dyan, Jay. Takas naman itong anong to. James, kasama ka sa vlog namin, ah. Makikita ka doon.
Blur mo na lang.
Kasi ibay ko yung yung voice.
Oh, yung voice.
Sarado ka hapon.
Alam ko ito pag dire-diretso papuntang Buckingham. Doon yun. Doon kami tumagot eh. Sa mas una.
park.
Yung St. James? Doon din siya. Oo.
Kaliwa dito.
Ano lang ngayon? Maulap. Ano? Parang ako lang. Sa bahay kasi. Hindi lumalabas.
Sa araw din.
Oo, kulang ako sa araw.
Basta kasi, kaya gusto mo yung bintana.
Wait, yung bintana wala.
Naka-close mo din yung blinds.
Oo.
Konti.
So we're on our way to Covent Garden. Here's our tour guide, James.
Aming tour guide, si James. St. Paul's Church.
Door din na.
Kaway-kaway na lang. Parang Pinas lang. Nice seeing you. Until next time. Bye. Hindi ka kasama. Bye-bye. May transition. Bye-bye.
A few moments later.
Ang laki pala niyan.
So this is Rachel's trifle. It's beef good. Meat good.
Good.
What's not to like? Custard, good. Jam, good. Meat, good.
Perfect bite.
The perfect bite. So pink.
Tingnan natin kung ano yung laman. So they have crumble inside. May cream. May pagka-sweet, pero not too sweet. Nagugustuhan ng mga kantahin to.
Sige, let's try it. Sakto lang. Ma-crumble siya. Ano bang content sa crumble? Parang siya maasim na ano na.
May mga ating sa ilalim.
Tapos, yung mga berries. Ata. Ang asim yung strawberry na. Sakto lang yung tamis niya. Hindi siya ganun katamis. Hindi ka mauumay. Parang yogurt.
May crumble.
Yun yung crumble niya. Kita ba?
Ano yun sa ilalim? Crunchy siya.
Abusin lang namin to. Pero so far, okay naman. Pwede na. Magkano to?
9 pounds.
Oh my God, 700. Grabe, dessert to. Okay, okay.